So today we'll try to solve this problem, leak code problem, container with most water. Okay, first let's read the question. So we have given an integer array which represents height, okay, of length n. Okay, there are many heights in this array. Okay, there are n vertical lines drawn such that two endpoints are I comma 0. For example, here it is 0 comma 0 and then 1 comma 1, which represents this line, this vertical line, and this is index number 1, right? 2, so 2 comma 8 and then 3 comma 6. So this is how the line is drawn, okay, based on the height. Okay, and we have to find the two lines, okay, with the x-axis from the container. Okay, we have to find the two lines with the x-axis from the container such that container contains most water. Okay, so which area contains uh, most water in this rectangle, correct? For example, here we can draw one rectangle and here we can draw one rectangle. So we can, there are many rectangles are there, right? So we have to find the maximum area that can contain most water. Okay, and we have to return maximum amount of water and container can store. Okay, so this is the question. So this question we are going to solve using two pointer approach. Okay, so first let me explain the solution. uh, First of all, we can use two pointer. One is a starting pointer and one is the ending pointer. So ending pointer will be pointing to at last of an array, and starting pointer will be pointing to uh, beginning of the array. Okay, here it will be pointing. So first of all, we have to find the area area of the rectangle. So to find the area of the rectangle, we have to find width and minimum height. Okay, so here it is, which is the minimum height? So one is the minimum height, right? So here we have to find minimum height and we have to multiply with width into, so the area of the rectangle will be width into height. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, so how will you calculate width? Easy, e minus s. Okay, which is the width, you can calculate width. And height how you can calculate? You have to calculate by minimum of s and e, this 1 and 7. So the minimum will be 1, so we have to multiply with it. Okay, and to uh, to track the maximum count, right, maximum water can store, for that we can have a separate variable like maximum area or something, and we can keep on updating. Okay, so max of, like, for example, now we are calculating this one, right? So and then how we have to move the pointer is, we have to move the, if the height is smaller now, we have to move that pointer. Okay, here we have to move s pointer to by 1. Okay, so s will come here, and again we have to calculate the area and we have to update the maximum max area. Okay, so here, which is, let's say now starting pointer is here, ending pointer is here only. So we have to calculate area and we have to update if it is maximum. Okay, if it is not maximum now, we can leave it as it is. Okay, so now e is lesser, right? So we have to decrement the e pointer. Okay, again we have to calculate the area. So this is how it goes. Okay, until s pointer is less than e pointer, we have to calculate until that. Okay, so this is what the solution. Now let's try to code here. Okay, so first of all we need two pointers. Okay, let's keep it as s as a starting pointer. So starting pointer will be pointing to 0 and ending pointer will be e, which will be len of height minus 1. Okay, and then we need to track the maximum area that water can store. Okay, so for that we can have max water. Okay, so initially it will be 0. Okay, so we have to start iterating it, right? So while s less than e, so we have to run a loop until s less than e. Okay, so first thing what you have to do, we have to calculate the area. Okay, so before calculating the area, first let's find the width. Okay, so width will be e minus s. Okay, so this is what width. Okay, and then height will be, okay, so we'll have, keep it as he, which represents height. Height will be min of, so our array is height. Okay, so height of s comma height of e. Okay, now we have calculated width and height. So now what you have to do, we have to find the area. So to find the area, it's multiply width and height. So height. Okay, after that we have to update the max water, correct? So max water will be, we can use max function, max of area comma max water. Okay, so if the area is greater than max water now, it will be updated. Okay, max water will get updated, or else it remains as same. Okay, initially it will get updated, and after that, after we are calculating, right, if the area is greater now, then only it will get updated. Okay, so now we have calculated. So now next thing what you have to do, we have to go to the next area, right? We have to go to the next rectangle, right? For that, what you have to do, we have to change the pointer which is minimum. Okay, which height is minimum, we have to move that pointer. Okay, so if height of s lesser than height of e, we have to increment the starting pointer. S is equal to s plus 1, else we have to decrement the end pointer. Okay, so uh, that's all. We have written everything. So the loop will run until s less than e. When s is greater than e now, the loop will get break and it will come out of the loop. At last what you have to do, so in the max water, the we can find the maximum area that water can store. So at last we can return that variable. Okay, return max water. Okay, now let's try to run here. Okay, so it is getting paused. Now let's try to submit. Okay, so everything is paused. Thank you guys.